Welcome, everyone, to another exciting week of the One Fall Show, WWE 2k19 Super Universe. I want to thank everyone for joining us here live over at twitch.tv/Limit Break Radio. You can join us every Saturday at 4 p.m. We got some exciting action coming at you today. My name's Nate Bender. I thank you for joining me. Of course, joining me, as always, in the booth, the man, the myth, the legend, Will Cherry.
The last student of the WCW power plant, baby. I'm in the house. What up?
What up, Will? And also the man who makes it happen over on the One Fall Show, Chuck Bean.
When your universe just isn't super enough, we take it to the next level. Welcome, everybody.
We got the superest universe in the world. We got some exciting action coming at you today on Super Universe Mode. Thank you so much for joining us, whether you're watching over on Twitch or on YouTube. Thank you guys for checking out our digital wrestling shenanigans. All right, let's kick it on over to the universe and run down the card for this week, because this week we are, of course, we have no pay-per-view.
Building towards nothing.
We are building towards nothing. In fact, we are building towards almost 4 weeks of nothing. Our next pay-per-view is TLC at the end of October. So we got a lot of programs to build, a lot of rivalries to build. Why don't we take a look past October? Well, here in November, we see that we've got War Games going on, we've got Full Gear, we've got Survivor Series. So November, the action will pick back up in terms of pay-per-views, and then the next month in December, we got Hell in a Cell. So just kind of looking forward in what we can expect from Super Universe in the next couple of weeks. But let's go ahead and run down the card for Raw, starting off with a call-out promo from Aleister Black. I feel bad for this guy. He's gotten such a Raw deal here on Super Universe. Can't win a match. Wonder who he's going to be calling out. Yeah, right. We've also got Riddick Moss taking on MVP. Mustafa Ali takes on Rey Mysterio in our second matchup. We've also got Andrade and Angel Garza taking on the rest of Retribution, Slapjack and T-Bar. Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre, the feud that just will not end. We've also got Edge and Seth Rollins in our fifth match, and our main event is Asuka and Mickie James.
This is a regular Raw show.
This is a regular Raw show. This is not good. I'm not seeing anything that's really jumping out at me here.
Chat.
Yeah, chat. What are you guys feeling?
Do you want to see a match, or do you want us to skip ahead?
I don't know that we can. I don't know that we can skip ahead on a week that doesn't have pay-per-views.
You know, when they said fight forever, they weren't talking to Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton.
We still have 205 Live this week. I don't know that we should start skipping in Raw. If there's any match that I would be interested in seeing, it is Edge, our WWE champion, I guess, taking on the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins. I can't come up with anything better, to be honest with.
That's a pretty solid pairing, honestly. I'm impressed that Retribution has 2 matches on Raw this week.
Yeah, no shit. Who's out with COVID that made this happen? But in terms of following the ongoing story of our WWE champion Edge,
yeah,
I think watching this match might be our only answer.
Sure.
All right,
I'll go with that.
All right, here we go. It's Monday Night Raw. Welcome listening to the worst written, most mediocre wrestling show in the history of time. And dear God, it just goes on forever. 3 hours of this shit. It's Raw from Hartford, Connecticut.
Hey, we down the street cutting the budget.
All right, who is Aleister Black calling out? Well, it is none other than sweet baby Kevin Owens. Riddick Moss taking on MVP, backed up by the Hurt Business. MVP taking home that win. Mustafa Ali taking on Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio comes up with the victory there. Andrade, Angel Garza, they team up against Slapjack and T-Bar of Retribution, and Retribution is just getting whooped today.
Goose egg for Retribution tonight.
Randy Orton takes on Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre coming up with a win. And here we go. It's the match that we're going to watch. It's Edge taking on Seth Rollins.
So, Drew McIntyre coming down with COVID.
Yeah.
That's some shit.
That's the first time that WWE has uttered the words COVID on their television, on any of their television programs since this whole thing fucking started.
They're so screwed.
I don't.
Look at those pictures of those two. It looks like a Back to the Future match.
It
like
does.
Edge is Seth Rollins from the future.
Jesus, he has the longest spoken intro in the history of wrestling.
He's putting Kenny Omega to shame.
Right? I'm waiting for the North Carolina. Fuck.
Then they give him a mic like Ken Anderson.
I like to imagine when somebody has smoke in their entrance that they're just grilling underneath the stage.
If it's Rob Van Dam, yeah.
Well,
420, baby.
yeah.
The second most famous Armenian next to Sib Hashian.
It's been a minute since we've seen Seth Rollins here in Super Universe mode. I had nearly forgotten that you had given him his Monday Night Messiah entrance.
Yeah. I believe he was in a Fatal 4-Way a couple of weeks ago. That may have been the week that you weren't here, though.
That might be. Yeah, the one with R-Truth.
Yes. 'Cause he was there for sure. There's a couple of people where it's like they get one attire change and the modders are like, here's 3 different versions of it. Seth Rollins is one of those dudes. All right, here we go. Center of the ring. Backbreaker.
Starting right off. Oh, okay.
Edge with another shot to the back. Just working on the spine of Seth Rollins. Clubbing blows.
Can't do a target.
Absolutely. Oh, man. Ooh. Seth Rollins with a huge drop kick after an Irish whip. Starts working on the back of Edge. Kick to the midsection now. Oh, man. Another kick right to the chest. Edge now making his way to his feet. Oh, but
Ow.
Seth Rollins with a vicious chop.
Chopped him right back down.
Like a chopping uppercut. Knocking him right on his ass.
Forearm now to Edge. Edge able to escape. Sets it up. Oh, sweeping leg DDT. Irish whip. Drop down. Leapfrog. Another one.
And we're done.
Snapmare. And, Edge goes for the knee in the back, but Seth Rollins able to make it out of the way. Seth Rollins now with his own snapmare. Kick to the back. Edge makes his way to his feet, though.
There's a receipt.
Oh, huge drop kick.
The ref is going to have to keep his eyes on both these competitors, both of them notorious for cutting corners to get the victory.
Absolutely. Seth Rollins, Irish whip. Another single leg drop kick.
That's the third one of those. I think at this point, Edge could tell you what flavor the bottom of Seth Rollins' boot is.
Snap suplex now from Seth Rollins. Edge looks like he's in trouble. He's hurt.
They're putting a thorough beating on Edge right now, man.
Irish whip into the corner. Another drop kick right to the lower back of Edge.
Nowhere to go.
Another backbreaker from Edge. Sends Seth Rollins to the canvas. Edge now just working on the neck of Seth Rollins. Slams his head down to the canvas. And a headlock.
Trying to wear him out, man.
It in.
Oh, yeah. Putting all his weight on him.
Lloyd in the chat saying the wrestling filibuster Edge. You know, he's not Randy Orton, so give him a little bit of credit.
That is true.
Oh, float over. Oh, whoa. What a DDT. Vicious.
Putting a big hurting on the top of Seth Rollins' head.
Cover now. Kick out in one. Edge continuing to focus on the head, neck, and back area of Seth Rollins. Oh, just vicious stomps right to the top of Seth Rollins' crown. Seth Rollins' quick escape makes his way to his feet.
He's had enough of that.
Irish whip into the corner. Edge. Oh, what a spear. Oh, and a power bomb.
Lifted him right out that corner and drilled him down.
Really smart from Edge. Oh, there we go. Cover now. One.
This could be everything.
Two. Kick out in two.
Wow. Seth Rollins showing some intestinal fortitude kicking out of that finisher.
Oh, but he's setting up for it. Spear from Edge. That's got to be it. Cover now. One, two. Kick out in two. Seth Rollins is not done. I can't believe this, ladies and gentlemen. A spear from the WWE champion only gets a 2. What is what is Edge going to have to do to beat Seth Rollins? Seth Rollins setting up. Super kick. Could this be it? Could Seth Rollins be upsetting the WWE champion? Ripcord knee. Cover now. 1, 2.
No way.
3.
Wow.
Seth Rollins.
How embarrassing.
He must have hit him right on that weak spot in the neck there.
A huge upset victory for Seth Rollins over the WWE champion Edge.
That was fascinating because you would imagine somebody facing Seth Rollins wants to take the legs out from under him to get rid of that curb stomp and that ripcord knee, but Edge decided he was going to go in a different direction, and it did not pay off.
No, absolutely not. Impressive showing from Seth Rollins there. And Edge, your WWE champion, falling to the upset. what could this mean for the future of Seth Rollins and Edge? Only time will tell. Asuka taking on Mickie James in our main event. Asuka comes up with the victory.
Nobody
right.
Ready for Asuka. Nobody.
It is time to move on to AEW Dynamite. Ooh,
already.
Main event, Nate Thunder. All right. Let's take a look. Brian Cage taking on Wardlow. Those are two mighty men slapping meat in our opening matchup.
Hard.
Woo, good God. We've also got Dustin Rhodes taking on Kenneth Omega. We've got Brandon Cutler taking on Darby Allin in our third matchup. Brian Pillman Jr. takes on Ricky Starks. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, the Jurassic Express, take on TH2. We've also got John Moxley taking on Matt Hardy. And in our main event, Nate Thunder's doing a call-out.
Oh, well.
So, I'm very interested in Brian Cage and Wardlow. But, I also wouldn't mind Brian Pillman Jr. and Ricky Starks. That's a pretty interesting matchup as well. What are you guys thinking? Well, what do you want to see out of here?
Didn't we have Brian Cage Wardlow before?
We may have.
Okay.
We may have. It's not a rivalry match, but that's not to say it's never happened before.
True. So I would go the opposite. I'm going to go Ricky Starks, Pillman Jr.
Ricky Starks and Pillman Jr.
There we go.
Chuck, what are you interested in seeing out of this lineup?
I hate the face on the Ricky Starks mod.
Yeah, he looks like he's got a permanent stink face.
You guys want to watch it? Cool, because we haven't seen Brian Pillman Jr., but man, oh man, does Ricky Starks look bad in this game.
All right, well, it's Brian Pillman Jr. and Ricky Starks here on Dynamite. We'll also check out who Nate Thunder is calling out here at the end of the show. Let's go!
Is that Jungle Boy wearing the the panda fur?
No, that was oh God, fucking Inner Circle guy.
Is that Sammy Guevara?
Sammy Guevara, yeah, the panda thing was his original gimmick.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Until they got him into the Inner Circle, and they were like, "Yeah, you probably shouldn't do the furry shit anymore." And he listened to them, fortunately. All right, Brian Cage, Wardlow opening up AEW Dynamite. We've got Brian Cage who comes up on that one. Dustin Rhodes taking on Kenny Omega. No contest there. We've also got Brandon Cutler and Darby Allin. Darby Allin coming up with the victory. There we go. It's the match that we're going to watch. It's Brian Pillman Jr. and Ricky Starks. Kind of feel bad. I've had a Brian Pillman Jr. mod sitting on my desktop for like 2 weeks, and I haven't installed it yet.
I mean, they're not really doing much with him.
No, they paired him with Griff Garrison in the Hollywood, or is it the Hollywood? What is it? The Varsity? No, the Varsity Blondes. That's what it is. The Varsity Blondes.
I was going to say they resurrect the Hollywood Blondes specifically. No,
I forgot how
the West Hollywood Blondes. A la Rip Rogers.
The problem is neither of them are blonde.
Exactly.
So, I mean, technically, this could be the curtain call for this mod of Brian Pillman Jr.
Yeah, This I believe that this was a creator wrestler. So yeah, this will likely be his last appearance in this form for Super Universe.
Well, we'd like to thank him for all the appearances he's made in Super. Oh wait, this is
his only one. Yeah.
Okay. Had some shredding guitar in the back there.
Oh, yeah. This is the only music that you can come out to if you have a mullet this grandiose. It's a rule. It's a rule. Yo, what's going on, Morgan Freeman? Morgan Freeman in the chat room.
What up? Let's play What Did Ricky Starks Smell? I'm going to say a rotten bag of onions.
I'm going to say a garbage bag of 2-week-old baby diapers.
He smelled the path of Cage. No one can stop the path of Cage.
Yeah. I don't imagine that smells very good.
It looks like the lights are blinding him and shit. Can't see, trips like Sting did in that fucking one episode of fucking NWA Pro.
Bad camera cut. Thanks, Kevin Dunn.
Hey, Kevin Dunn.
The camera cuts made it into the game. That's great. Good.
Speaking of camera cuts, man, they were using I was reading they were using the 8K camera last night on SmackDown. It was pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, I didn't notice a difference because I have to watch it in standard definition.
Yeah, no, there's a couple of the entrances specifically, you could see like the focus was different and it was much sharper.
Yeah.
Well, Nate, at least you watched it. I didn't. I was too busy getting drunk. This is Drunk Moment brought to you by Yinglings. And there's the bell.
Here we go. Center of the ring, tie up. Ricky Starks forcing Brian Cage back into his corner.
Aubrey, do your job.
She's getting in there. She's making sure.
Wrestling.
Clean break.
Here we go. Backbreaker from Ricky Starks.
That's a hell of a way to start a match.
I keep wanting to say Brian Cage, but Brian Pillman Jr. able to get out of the way.
And that's why Pillman can't get himself a push.
Too many Bryans.
Another clean break.
Morgan Freeman in the chat asking, the Shockmaster, where is he?
Sting. I love that. The fact that Ole did that and just knowing how much of an ornery son of a bitch he is.
Ooh, Flapjack. Fireman's carry Flapjack there from Ricky Starks.
Bounced his forehead off the top rope, too.
Yeah, he tagged that rope on the way down.
Waking the crowd up, too. Oh, what a chop to the chest from Pillman Jr. Pillman Jr. now with Starks over in the corner, gives a little recito for that drop kick.
I think that Flapjack woke Pillman up.
And Brian Pillman Jr. just going to work on the back of Ricky Starks. Gets him to a standing position. Oh, what a shot. Forearm and a chop to the chest. Pillman. No. Oh, wow.
There we go.
What a power slam.
Textbook.
That was shades of Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer right there. You see how he twisted with that power slam?
Yeah, I did.
It's nasty.
Absolutely beautiful.
Of course, Brian Pillman Jr., the son of Brian Pillman. Flying Brian.
And Ricky Starks kind of coming off like a chump tonight. He better fire up.
Starks now whipping Pillman into the corner. Comes up with a clothesline.
There we go.
Pillman able to get out of danger. Gets to his feet. Spins Ricky Starks around. And, atomic drop.
Woo.
So right on the tailbone, even though we don't have tails anymore.
Kick to the stomach. Shot to the face, but Ricky Starks able to get out of danger. Starks now in the corner. Throws Pillman into the corner.
I believe Pillman has noticed the face on Ricky Starks and decided to try and remold it.
What a clothesline there from Ricky Starks. Back onto his feet, Ricky Starks. Neck breaker.
Ooh.
Full rotation and slam.
Knee to the midsection. Pillman now into the corner. Ricky Starks with another lariat. Takes Pillman down to the canvas. Cover from Starks. 1. Kick out in 1.
He's going to need to do more than that.
And
when I said more than that, I didn't mean headlock.
We're going to commercial break.
Picture in a picture coming up.
I should do that on the commercials. I should do picture in picture.
This moment from AEW is brought to you by A&W.
Oh, Pillman now whip into the corner.
That's how you bring him back.
Gets Starks setting up. What's he setting up for?
Jumping tornado DDT.
Wow. Pillman now, he's getting ready. He wants to go home. Waistlock. Oh, German. Cover now.
bridge.
1, 2. Oh, kick out in 2.
That was really close.
I thought Pillman had Starks. I was sure that was it. Oh, lines up that chop perfectly. Fireman's carry now. Oh, what a gut buster.
That'll shatter a rib.
Oof.
Oh.
That was at least a 23-degree angle.
Pillman now making his way to his feet. Crucifix.
Crucifix slam. Didn't go for the pin.
He didn't go for a pin.
And Starks is just staring at Pillman, waiting for Pillman to get to his feet. Starks now kick to the midsection.
Underhook,
and face buster. That's gotta be it. Starks taking a moment to hot dog to the crowd.
Man, why isn't Ricky Starks going for the pin on all of these?
I don't know. Ricky Starks is an arrogant wrestler. Maybe it's just his arrogance.
Or he had to get his comeback in.
Oh, gee.
Clotheslines and a drop kick from Ricky Starks, and the momentum is clearly in his corner.
The crucifix
Another crucifix. Cover now.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
The answer to your question, what is Ricky Starks smelling? He's smelling Bryan Pillman Jr.
Which is probably Tanner and whatever else he wore before coming to the ring. Baby oil.
Whatever mousse he puts in that goddamn mullet.
Whatever product.
You hate to see it, but you got to give it up for Ricky Starks pulling out the victory tonight.
Said, hang on, bro, I got to get my shit in.
He did. He got all of his shit in.
He got all 5 moves in. He got his 3. He got his comeback clean. Got his signature and his finish. He was like, no, I got to get my shit in, bro. Wait. Aubrey told him it was time to go home. He's like, wait a minute.
I ain't getting none of my shit in yet.
Wait, we got to do this yet. Wait.
An extra 3 minutes of TV time. All right.
From the Mr. Perfect school of wrestling, Ricky Starks. Sell like $1 million, make the guy take your finish.
There you go. All right, we got the Jurassic Express taking on the Hybrid 2. Jurassic Express comes up with the victory. Jungle Boy getting the pin. We got Jon Moxley taking on the AEW champion Matt Hardy. Jon Moxley comes up with the victory.
Nice.
And here we go. It's to close out the program. Nate Thunder has some things that he has to get off of his chest. So whoever I'm calling, who's going to read for whoever I'm calling out?
I got to give
Take
it
it, Will.
Me? Oh, God.
Take it, Will. You got this.
I have no... I hate the promos. They're just so cheap. They're so bad.
They're terrible.
They literally thought... They sat around and was like, this is going to be great.
I'm not sure. I think that they just took scripts that they had already written for Monday Night Raw.
You think the doors open and just the reps from 2K were like, yeah, let's grab just a stack of this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
It is what it is. They don't care. They're going to rewrite it anyway.
Yeah, Vince will rewrite it an hour before the game goes out.
Right.
None of this matters.
Bryan Pillman Jr. I like that. All right, here we go. Nate Thunder. Oh, WWE Universe, someone's trying to put your boy in a bad mood. Someone's looking to get him riled up. Well, mission accomplished.
I think that's the most realistic thing I've ever heard out of these promos.
That one wasn't bad.
That's all right.
There's been a certain superstar that's been running their mouth about me, which normally wouldn't get under my skin. But recently, that same superstar has been saying bad things about my fans. That's where I draw the line.
Determined to stick up for his fans.
Yes.
Nate Thunder. Say this is for you guys.
He probably thought he could run and hide forever, that he could just shoot his mouth off and he'd never have to answer for it. Well, Colt Cabana, tonight is the night you answer for it. Yeah, fuck you, Colt Cabana.
Said you and your stuff and your other stuff.
I legitimately couldn't tell you what Colt Cabana has going for him.
No, not at all.
Why do I look surprised? I asked him to come out.
Grabs his own mic. And looking good, WWE Universe. You're all pumped up and ready to go. And you know what? So am I. I'm feeling ready to slap the taste out of some fool's mouth. But first, I've got something to say.
Ooh, Colt's got something to say.
Spooky.
Your fans have butts.
Well, you gonna say it, Colt? Because I gotta read it.
No, apparently I have to respond first.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure I don't care, but since you're already out here, go ahead. Tell us what you want so we can move on with our lives.
Nonchalant Nate Thunder. Gotta love it.
What was this?
What is going on?
Thing?
What are they chanting?
I can't tell.
I don't know if anything I'm saying will get through to you, but you don't seem all that bright. I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall, except a brick wall that has a little bit more charisma. Your mom and dad.
I can't tell what that chant is at all. I respect your hustle. I do. I was that guy once who'd come out here and interrupt another superstar to get my point across. But at some point, instead of just being a big old crybaby, I actually took responsibility for my career. Took things into my own hands. It sounds crazy, but it works. You should try it sometime.
I think they mocapped a rap battle, and then the script just doesn't match anything that they're doing.
You might be right.
You've managed to avoid any comeuppance for your actions for too long. So when you finally admit that you got absolutely no testicular fortitude and don't deserve what you've been handed here, I couldn't even see half that shit. Jesus.
He's got a point there, Tony.
And apparently the transparent gray and white text is a good choice for a game.
I'm sure this all looked and sounded really scary when you were practicing it in front of the mirror, but I gotta say, there's something lost in the delivery because I'm not feeling a damn thing.
Neither am I. Just hit him. Just hit him with the mic. Just punch him, kick him, something. Throw the mic at him. Cough on him. It's COVID. That's a weapon now. I think I can safely say, and I'm sure the WWE Universe will agree with me on this, everything you just said was nothing but a load of word vomit. It's time for you to choose or close that mouth and stop acting like a child and face me like a man. Playtime is over.
Playtime is over.
And he's going to be in The Running Man 2 from WWE Films.
Who the hell do you think you are? You think you've earned the right to come out here and talk smack to me? You haven't earned yourself a parking space, much less the right to talk to me. You'd better get backstage before I decide to get angry.
This sucks so bad.
Horrible. The promos are the worst part of this whole game.
Hit him? Back on you, Nate.
If I didn't have a couple of dates set up tonight, I'd love to fight. But you know, I got to stay looking pretty. You'll eventually get a match with me, though. I promise it, Twinkle Toes. Until then, stay fly, homie.
Ew.
What?
Ew.
What?
Said you lucky I got some puss lined up tonight. Otherwise, I would fight you. But I'm too busy talking. And now I'm done.
Nate London revealing his new catchphrase tonight in AEW. You can pick up your Stay Fly Homie at AEWshop.com.
Stay fly, homie.
What the fuck?
Whores.
Oh, my God. That was horrible. All right. Well, that's done. Thank God. Ugh.
And we're back.
Matt Hardy in the back saying, you know what would go over really good with the fans? While you're out there tonight, say, stay fly, homie.
Yeah, because Matt Hardy is on the cutting edge of what the kids like. Sure.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to NXT.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Let's hope it's not a promo.
Please. Please, God.
Starting off with the promo, Dave Mastiff is calling somebody out. What do you think it's going to be, Walter?
It has to be Walter. You don't even have to ask.
We've also got Kushida taking on Alexander Wolf in our actual first matchup. Adam Cole taking on Velveteen Dream. We've also got Jordan Devlin taking on Flash Morgan Webster. Io Shirai takes on Rhea Ripley in our fourth matchup. Rodrick Strong takes on Austin Theory in our penultimate matchup. And,
man, did you jinx me? Did you just jinx me?
Damn.
Did you just jinx me?
I might have. I'm sorry. I didn't know that was going to happen.
I'm not. You know what? I'm going to do the promo, but I'm not going to read any of that shit. I'm going to just come off the top of the dome.
It's fine.
All right. Well, I got to say, either Austin Theory or this Io Shirai Rhea Ripley match. It's one of those two for me. The rest of it...
With that picture on Austin Theory, now I just want to see what his character model looks like. Can it look any better or worse than Ricky Starks?
Fair enough. What do you say, Rodrick Strong and Austin Theory?
Why not?
All right, here we go. It's NXT. They had to give you a little time off, Will. You worked 3 matches last week.
That's right.
That's very true.
It's the Black and Gold brand coming to you live from Full Sail University. This is NXT. No, Lloyd, we don't have to hear what Dave Mastiff has to say. No, we don't.
No, I'm totally good.
And he's calling out Pete Dunne. The days of Mastiff and Walter are over. Thank God. All right. Kushida taking on Alexander Wolf. Alexander Wolf comes up with the victory for Imperium. We've got Adam Cole taking on Velveteen Dream. Adam Cole comes up with that victory. Jordan Devlin taking on Flash Morgan Webster. Jordan Devlin takes the victory. Io Shirai versus Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley comes up with the W. And here we go. It's our match that we're watching tonight. Roddy Strong takes on Austin Theory.
Right.
Placement of the controller on Rodrick Strong in that picture is a little silly.
Oh, that's right. He's the North American champion. I forgot about that.
Hell yeah.
Making his way to the ring from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 200 pounds, the NXT North American champion, Rodrick Strong.
Am I the only one excited about him and Adam Cole tagging for the Dusty Rhodes Classic? I think that's going to be fun.
No, that looks awesome.
Yeah.
I dig it.
I think the key to keeping the Undisputed Era fresh is there's 4 guys, mix and match them.
Yeah, absolutely. Fuck, I want to see Bobby Fish do a solo run. I think he's the only one out of them that hasn't gotten any kind of solo run, because Roddy had a good pre-Undisputed Era run.
Sure, and you look at this past summer when Dexter Lumis and Roderick Strong were fighting, and Bobby Fish was just kind of like the backup. Like, right. I enjoy seeing how each member interacts with the others.
Agreed. They also have maybe the best theme in wrestling right now.
I was just going to ask you if you ever put this song on and then just kind of strut around, because I might.
Yeah, no, I fucking listen to the song in my car sometimes.
Yeah, it makes you feel badass.
The dude who screams on it is really fucking good.
Is Austin Theory Finn Balor at home?
I think he's actually taller than Finn Balor.
Yeah, probably. His back looks much better defined as well, but just between the abs and the facial hair.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Mom, can we have Finn Balor?
Yes, here's $2.50.
I like his music, too.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All right, here we go. Roddy Strong, Austin Theory, tie-up, center of the ring. Austin Theory showing off his strength, pushing Rodrick all the way to his corner. Ref gets in there and breaks it up, but what a cheap shot from Austin Theory, right to the bridge of the nose of Rodrick Strong. Snap suplex now from Austin Theory.
Looking to get the unfair advantage on the North American champ right from the get-go.
Oh, man. Austin Theory tried to come in with that side kick, but, look at this.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my goodness.
Rodrick Strong.
Damn, tossed him.
Yeah. Not even sure what that was. That was almost like a modified clover leaf.
Yeah.
Underhook suplex.
Going for it this early in the match, too, is more trash talking than damaging, but he paid for it.
Absolutely. Straight underhook suplex from Roddy Strong. Cover now. Kick out in one from Austin Theory. Oh, wow. Austin Theory landed a punch into a drop kick from Rodrick Strong. Rodrick Strong coming up with all of that. He may have punched the bottom of Rodrick Strong's feet.
That's my favorite move, is punching him right in the foot.
Rodrick Strong now taken out, his legs taken out from under him by Austin Theory. Austin Theory now going to work on Rodrick Strong. Seated position now into a headlock.
Trying to wear him out, huh?
Just wearing down Rodrick Strong.
And even though they were in action earlier tonight, the rest of the Undisputed Era is in the back watching the monitors and cheering on their boy.
Rodrick Strong with another double underhook. Oh, into a backbreaker. Rodrick Strong, known as the Messiah of the backbreaker. He's got more backbreakers than anyone else in this company. Stun gun across the top of the ropes. And Roddy looks like he's just getting warmed up.
Yeah.
Again, tie up on the top rope. And Austin Theory driven down to the canvas.
Putting some focus on the throat of Austin Theory.
Up into a fireman's carry. Oh, what a slam. But Austin Theory straight to his feet.
Damn.
Responds with a drop kick. And just working on the knee of Rodrick Strong.
Complete circle, man.
That's going to make them backbreakers a lot more difficult.
Whoa, standing moonsault from Austin Theory. As he heads back to the corner, he's setting up for something big. Oh, wow. Jumping neck breaker from Austin Theory as he sets up one more time. Fireman's carry. Oh, wow. A modified stunner. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Austin Theory clean as a whistle.
Woo.
Huge victory over the NXT North American champion. Oh, but here comes Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne attacking Austin Theory from behind.
Wasn't enough to yap with Dave Mastiff tonight. He's got to come in here and beat up Austin Theory, too.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's going to break that arm.
He's trying to, he is, but Austin Theory able to work his way around, but oh no, what is Pete Dunne doing?
Oh, look at that
What is he doing? Oh my God, he might have just broke Austin Theory's arm.
He's not done with him. He's trying to hurt him.
Oh, Pete Dunne. A side suplex.
Come on, refs, get in there.
Somebody stop this.
He's trying to destroy this man right here.
Oh,
jeez.
Release suplex. Austin Theory's hurt. Oh, now what is he
beating him
now?
up.
What is he gonna do? Oh, Austin Theory
Iron back.
able to bring the momentum back and up and over to the outside. Austin Theory says, "You want to try to end my career? It's not going to be that easy."
Look at the heart of Austin Theory. He's already wrestled a match tonight.
Slams Pete Dunne up against the side of the apron.
He didn't let it go unanswered either.
Austin Theory, after an incredibly competitive match with Rodrick Strong, also able to rebuff Pete Dunne. Wow. Unbelievable. All right. Now it's time for a promo from Will Anderson. Been waiting for this all night. Willie Anderson worked 3 matches last week. And this week he's got some words for us. Let's find out what Willie Anderson has to say. Chuck, you want to read for whoever comes out?
Sure.
All right. Watch, Mr. Bean gets a fucking promo this week.
He gets booked into a promo.
Willie Anderson, no hose tonight. Coming down to the ring.
All right, cut my damn music. I've been fighting for you all since day one, but now I've got to make a change. Now I've got to fight for me, because if I don't, I just let things go the way they've been going, and then it won't just affect me. It'll affect all of the WWE. WWE, as we all know and love it, will die or some shit, and that was bullshit, and it was sucky, and who wrote this? Who let these people get away with this bullshit? In the WWE, to be a winner, you have to be willing to sacrifice everything, your personal life, your body, your hoes, everything that makes you who you are to reach your potential. This guy think he can just coast by and have everything handed to him without sacrifice? That's why he's a bitch-ass loser.
Bitch-ass loser. Bitch-ass loser.
Oh, if it was CZW, it would be loud as shit. So, Ilja Dragunov, you want to talk about me in the back? Why don't you bring your Russian ass out here, come say it to my face, bitch.
I can't tell what that chant is.
I heard you're the best, but it still sounds shitty.
It sounds like this is awesome, but really it's we want waffles.
Oh, okay.
Said to Jerry, what do you want for breakfast? Waffle House.
Well, we know these two have had problems in the past. Ilja Dragunov taking his time to get into the ring. Damn, get your fucking microphone. Jesus.
Wait, William. Let me stop you there. Now, I know what you're working while I'm out here, but I promise I get to. First, I got a question for you. Exactly what makes you think anyone cares a single thing about what you have to say? The only reason these people are here is Ilja Dragunov.
Well, this is awkward. I mean, you barely speak English. I was in the middle of something here, and you're out you come running with your own microphone. But you know what? It's all good. You got to get something off your chest, so have at it. The floor is yours.
Look, I come out to say it. You in my way, William. You like speed bump on Autobahn. Why are you even here? You're trying to go 80, 90 miles an hour, so hurry up and we get where we're going. Also, I know like your jacket is dumb.
I don't see them fighting words right there. Well, I don't have a lot on my plate tonight, and it seems like you don't either, given the fact that you're out here looking thin as a rail. Perhaps the WWE Universe has an idea how we can pass the time. Any ideas out there, folks? You know, we can play tic-tac-toe, Battleship, Guess Who? Because I whoop your ass in all the board games.
If you want your ass kicked in Guess Who, then I don't mind helping you out with that favor. All you got to say is the words and I be on you, because I am third best Guess Who player in all of Soviet Russia. And that's a fact. You can look it up. It's on the internet.
Okay, well, first things first, I'm going to go ahead and go to Wikipedia and look that up. But take the bass out of your voice when you talk to me. Remember, you're in the ring with, I'm not some punk. You just called up to the big leagues. You know your place and you know your limitations, because you ain't that good.
You keep saying things, it's almost like you don't hear what I'm saying. Third best in all of Soviet Russia. Had to stop playing Guess Who and start wrestling because it was so good. I'm telling you exactly who I am and what I'm going to do. You do well to listen.
I got something for that ass. That's okay. Because watch this, bitch.
Oh! What a headbutt. Things are breaking down here in the ring.
Oh, here we go.
Chop to the chest from Ilja Dragunov. Sends Willie Anderson out of the ring. And Ilja hops back in and back out.
Back out. And turn yourself about. And that's how you do the hokey pokey.
Both men back in the ring now. Willie Anderson.
Ow.
Misses.
Three Stooges.
And hits the turnbuckle. What a drop kick from Ilja Dragunov. Misses the chop. Kick to the midsection. Oh, what a DDT from Willie Anderson.
Landed right on his nose.
A mic check. Again, right to the bridge of the nose of Ilja Dragunov. Willie Anderson coming up on the top of this exchange. The officials getting involved.
Wait, ref, I ain't done.
This whole situation is broken down. But that's it for NXT. We got to go, folks. We'll see how this resolves itself next week.
We're over on time. There's a Law and Order rerun on the way.
Gong gong. All right. So Willie Anderson and Ilja Dragunov's feud continues. On to 205 Live.
Double promo, triple promo week. Only if there was a pay-per-view.
All right, let's take a look. We've got in our opening matchup, Pete Dunne taking on Tyler Bate. Aria Daivari takes on Drake Maverick in our second matchup. We've got Tony Nese taking on Jordan Devlin in our third. Danny Burch and Oni Lorcan take on Legado de Fantasma in our fourth matchup. And in our main event,
whoa,
Kushida and Willie Anderson. Did you wrestle Kushida last week?
No, I have wrestled him, but not last week.
Okay, all right. Well, here we go. It's 205 Live. Is this a show? Do we still do this show?
We got a crowd, we got a ring, we got a show.
Oh, we're live? Yeah, we're live. It's 205 Live from Kansas City, I guess.
The home of the world champion.
Kansas City is awake.
So we're on the other side. We're on the Kansas side.
All right, opening matchup, Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate comes up on the winning end of that exchange. Aria Daivari takes on Drake Maverick in our second matchup. Aria Daivari comes up with the win. Tony Nese takes on Jordan Devlin. Jordan Devlin comes up with the win. We've got Danny Burch and Oni Lorcan taking on Legado de Fantasma. Legado de Fantasma comes up with the victory there. And here is our main event. It's Kushida taking on Willie Anderson.
You get a promo, you get a match, the hardest working man in Super Universe mode.
No doubt.
It really is.
No doubt.
Kushida's Back to the Future gimmick really sells him to me, but I've yet to see him really perform since he's gotten to the States. I know he had some great matches over in Japan.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that his work in New Japan is, head and shoulders above what he's doing here. Like, I don't know if NXT is just not using him, or if they just don't know how to use New Japan talent, as evidenced by, Shinsuke.
Right. I would think that, like, the biggest part of Kushida's contract to come over here would be that at some point he would get to come out with a DeLorean.
You would think. Here he is, the hardest working man in all of WWE.
From Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Enforcer, Willie Anderson.
Worked a staggering 3 matches last week. Won all of them, by the way. Being escorted to the ring by his lovely host.
Gonna have to rename NXT to Wednesday Night Willie.
I love that cruiserweight going over the top rope. That's so fucking great. Was Godfather that tall?
He's pretty tall, motherfucker.
Is he?
Up there.
Okay. Because I'm like, I don't remember him being that tall, but then again, I don't know.
I ain't talking to you motherfuckers. You heard enough of me on fucking Wednesday. I'm out here. The only Kush that I know of is rolled up in a bag and comes in an ounce.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. So, Kushida, I don't know you and you don't know me, but you're going to get your ass in this ring. I'm going to beat you up in front of the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm going to take my hoes to Waffle House because I heard it's good.
Well, we're in Kansas City. Do they have Waffle Houses in Kansas City?
They do.
Okay.
They have it everywhere, but like really like the Midwest and shit.
Really?
And then like down south is everywhere. Waffle House, bitch. Waffle House yellow. You don't see that Waffle House yellow roof? That ain't the real one.
Here we go. Starting off, tie up center of the ring. Kushida coming up on the winning end of this exchange. Oh, what a cheap
come on,
shot.
ref. Do your job, ref.
What a cheap shot from Kushida as he whips Willie Anderson into the corner. Tries for a scoop slam. Willie Anderson says, we're not having any of that.
I realize Kushida's giving up some size here, but I don't think he's got to go that route.
Oh, wrist lock into now an arm bar. Willie Anderson just cranking on the shoulder of Kushida. Kushida able to get to his feet and dragon screw leg whip. Brings Willie Anderson down to the mat. Kushida not letting him get any air.
Kushida's got a very technical style, but he's very quick with all of it, so it's very smart of Willie to start working on those arms.
Oh, and now Willie Anderson coming up with a big back elbow and up and over. Kushida now to the ground. Oh, what a drop kick. And Willie Anderson's back just ricocheted off of that ring apron.
Drove him right into that LED board.
Absolutely. Normally the ring apron, the hardest part of the apron, but that LED board, I got to say, is probably a bit harder. Snap suplex now from Kushida as it gets Willie Anderson to his feet. Count of 5. Action's got to get back into the ring. And now, taking and slamming Willie Anderson's head on that LED board. Count of 7. Kushida gets Willie Anderson back into the ring. Willie Anderson trying to make his way to his feet. Kushida is right there on top of him. Willie Anderson now finally getting to his feet. Whip into the corner. And Willie Anderson comes up with a huge lariat.
I got to agree with our fans out there with the sign. Would you look at that?
Willie Anderson now with a headlock.
Got to wear him out.
In full control of this match right now. And just cranking back on the head and neck of Kushida. Kushida now making his way to his feet. Throwing some elbows to Willie Anderson. And setting up for another snap suplex. Ah, man. Both men now on their feet as Kushida spin kick right to the midsection of Willie Anderson. And now just slingshots him off that top rope.
Willie Anderson getting beat up right now, man.
Cover now. 1, 2. Kick out in 2. Goes for the kick to the back, but Willie Anderson able to get out of danger's way.
There we go.
Shot to the back. Willie Anderson now up into the fireman's carry, but no. Kushida able to get a reverse DDT. Kushida now setting up. Walks very carefully. Sets up for it. Oh, wow. What a kick.
That was that buzzsaw kick for Shades of Tajiri.
Cover now. 1, 2. Oh, kick out in 2. Willie Anderson is in trouble. Kushida now setting up for something big.
Not another one.
What's he thinking? Traps the leg and wow. Small package driver 2. Willie Anderson kicks out at 2.5. He's
Things
still
are looking good.
He's still in this thing, but just barely. Oh, and the disrespect. What disrespect from Kushida. Oh! Willie Anderson getting an elbow right to the head, right to the crown of Kushida, sets him up. Oh! What a huge, huge slam.
I don't think that's enough.
Cover now. 1. Oh. Kick out in 1. Willie Anderson laying it into the back of Kushida. Up to his feet. Oh! Whoa. Leg lariat takes Kushida down. And now what's Willie Anderson setting up for? A knee lift to a neck breaker. That's got to be it. Willie Anderson has finished off bigger opponents with that move right there. 1, 2, 3. Willie Anderson comes up with the victory over Kushida.
That just shows you, man. He'll come from out of nowhere with that leg lariat and just turn the tide, man.
Winner, the Enforcer, Willie Anderson.
A huge victory for Willie Anderson this week. Let's go over to Chuck on the floor, who's with Willie Anderson. Chuck.
Willie, after a huge week last week, it looked like this one wasn't going to turn out the way we expected, but you really turned it around.
Hey, you know what? I'm stacking them W's. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about them wins for Willie. And I just want to send a special shout out to all my hoes that couldn't make the show. That W was for you, baby. Now go get my money.
All right. That W was for you. Back to you, Nate.
Huge victory for Willie Anderson here tonight against Kushida, and that will end 205 Live.
On a roll, Willie Anderson.
That's a win streak of what? 5 in a row? 6? I think it's somewhere around there.
That sounds about right. There's got to be a title match in his future.
Join the Dark Order.
Because I think, well, actually, that might be 7, because I think you had 2 against Ilja Dragunov, You had the entire week where you just dominated. That's 3 more. And then this one, I think that makes 7. All right. Now, on to SmackDown. Let's run down the card. All right, opening matchup, Elias is taking on Sami Zayn. We've also got Carmella taking on Sonya Deville. Nia Jackson, Shayna Baszler take on Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. We've got Bayley taking on Tamina. Jeff Hardy and Gran Metalik in our 5th matchup. AJ Styles takes on Braun Strowman. And in our main event, it's Roman Reigns taking on Daniel Bryan. No Mr. Bean this week.
Typical SmackDown show.
Disappointing.
I am in the back cutting a promo, but the cameras are off.
Just practicing.
Yeah, no one let me know.
All right. Well, is there anything in here that you guys are interested in seeing? I mean, AJ Styles and Braun Strowman might be interesting, but I think Roman. Have we seen Roman in Super? I think we've seen him once, and we've seen Daniel Bryan once, but I don't think we've ever seen these two going at it.
Yeah.
What do you?
Well, it's either that or.
I am floored that there is a rivalry between Gran Metalik and Jeff Hardy. That's ridiculous.
I don't know who's booking SmackDown. I don't know who hold responsible for this.
I'm in for Roman Reigns, man. Roman Reigns and Danny Bryan.
Roman Reigns and Danny Bryan?
Give it to me.
All right, here we go. It's SmackDown. Let's get rid of the music, though. I feel like I should just replace the music on this one.
You should.
Yeah, just go back to the old SmackDown music.
Yep. Choose any SmackDown theme from the last 20 years. Put in Marilyn Manson song. No, don't put that one in.
Fucking AC/DC in their litigious ways.
Hey, shout out to Skillet and to Slipknot and whoever does the AEW theme for not being bastards.
Yeah, they flag their shit, but at least they don't block our fucking videos from being seen. All right, Elias versus Sami Zayn in our opening matchup. Sami Zayn comes up with the victory.
There's some justice.
We've also got Carmella taking on Sonya Deville. Carmella comes up with the victory. Nia Jackson, Shayna Baszler taking on Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Alexa Bliss comes up with the victory. Bayley taking on Tamina.
Who's dad killed a woman.
Killed a woman, yes.
And Vince McMahon covered it up.
Bayley comes up with the victory there. Jeff Hardy taking on Gran Metalik. Of course, Jeff Hardy comes up with the victory. AJ Styles and Braun Strowman. AJ Styles comes up with the victory, I'm sure, after he missed 2 phenomenal forearms. And here we go. Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan.
I think AJ only misses phenomenal forearms when we're watching. He gets performance anxiety.
I see. Otherwise, they land perfectly every time.
Every time. Yep.
Works like an Old Testament magic trick.
Or physics, where you observe it and it's different.
Yep.
Changes the outcome.
It's the guy with the wettest hair. The big dog.
I like that the modder gave him the Thanos gauntlet.
I was just about to say.
I mean, he wears it to the ring, so it's not inaccurate.
Weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
I know it's kind of a mistake on the way they've got the stage put together, but I absolutely love whenever somebody walks through the screen at the top of the stage.
Oh, that they just phase through.
I love it so much.
It's great.
Why do you need pockets, Roman? You're in a fucking wrestling match. The fuck?
Where else are you going to put your freedom powder or pocket sand?
Definitely need your pocket sand.
Pocket sand, sha-sha-sha!
That's where the Fuji dust goes.
That's right. I forgot that he was Universal Champion.
So, as did I. He's got to have a copy of that like wood grain belt somewhere at his house.
Oh yeah, for sure. The hemp belt.
They probably just gave him that.
The hempy weight belt.
Yeah. No one was going to take that shit.
The big blue belt. And the man holding it.
All right, here we go. Two titans of the WWE Universe squaring off. Roman Reigns.
Okay.
Coming out of the corner with all of the gas. My God.
Just taking his head off.
Daniel Bryan fighting his way to his feet. European uppercut sends Roman Reigns into the corner. Big drop kick from Daniel Bryan. Lines him up. Does it again. Roman Reigns now finds himself on the canvas.
I hate those corner drop kicks. He always looks like he's going to fall right on his head.
Daniel Bryan keeping Roman Reigns in the corner. Series of kicks right to the chest of Roman Reigns as Roman Reigns keeps trying to get out of that corner. Oh, wow.
Dang.
Shot to the back and followed it up with a huge forearm right down to the canvas. And now Daniel...
Oh, shit. Fucking cattle mutilation?
Is that what that is?
Got both the arms locked behind him.
Yeah.
Hyper extending the shoulders.
Roman Reigns able to fight out with an elbow. And now a backbreaker from Roman Reigns. Small package. Roman wants to end this one early. 1, 2. Kick out in 2.
The big dog with the small package.
So not the only thing from San Francisco that's a treat. Roman Reigns.
Daniel Bryan coming up with a big running forearm. Roman trying to get his composure now out on the apron.
Stiff punch.
But Daniel Bryan sends him down to the floor.
Loaded that hand up and put it right across his jaw.
Roman getting a bit of a reversal, getting the momentum. What a huge punch. Drives Daniel Bryan down to the floor.
A receipt right there.
Roman Reigns.
Being outside the ring is immediately someplace you do not want to be.
Roman Reigns just slammed Daniel Bryan onto the apron right up against that LED board. Count of 3.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
God, man.
Trapped arm powerbomb. My God. Daniel Bryan looks hurt. Count of 5. Oh, wow. Another slam from Roman Reigns.
Dropped him right on the ground there.
A lot of punishment outside the ring here.
Action going back into the ring now. As Roman Reigns can't seem to decide what he wants to do, but goes after the knee of Daniel Bryan.
Working that knee over right now.
Yeah, this is where Roman Reigns wants to be, man. He wants to keep Daniel Bryan flat on his back and keep an eye on all those submission moves that he can put him in.
Strike right to the face. Roman tried to go for a flying clothesline, but Daniel Bryan, I don't know what happened there.
The power of yes, allowing him to power right through that clothesline.
Oh, what a boot from Roman Reigns. Daniel Bryan looks like he's been hit goofy.
Oh.
Superman punch. This might be it. 1, 2. Kick out in 2. Roman Reigns is beside himself. What else is he going to have to do to put away Daniel Bryan? Whatever he has to do, he's setting up for now. Oh, what a spear. Cover now. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Roman Reigns.
Big dog not working by the hour tonight, man.
Comes up with a huge victory over Daniel Bryan.
Putting the all the champs this week have had a really tough time in these non-title matches.
You are absolutely right, but Roman Reigns looks like he's not done with Daniel Bryan just yet. And putting the boots to him.
He's trying to send the champ a message.
Official now getting involved, but even the official can't break it up.
Come on. The match is over.
Roman Reigns with a huge victory over Daniel Bryan.
He's letting everyone know why he gets the big piece of chicken when he goes home.
And that is going to do it for Super Universe Mode this week. Thank you guys for joining us. We're going to run down next week's Monday Night Raw card here real quick before we wrap up. But I just wanted to thank you guys for joining us, whether it's live over at twitch.tv/Limit Break Radio or over on the One Fall Show YouTube channel. We do appreciate you checking out the action here at the Super Universe. All right, next Monday is looking, it looks
a lot
familiar.
Like this Monday.
Mickie James and Asuka square off in our opening matchup. Riddick Moss takes on Buddy Murphy in our second matchup. Drew McIntyre takes on Rey Mysterio. Randy Orton taking on Aleister Black in our middle match. Andrade and Angel Garza take on Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander of the Hurt Business. We've also got Mustafa Ali taking on Kevin Owens. And in our main event, it's Edge versus Seth Rollins once again. You can look forward to those matchups and many, many more next week on Super Universe Mode. Thank you guys for joining us. It has been a pleasure having you here. If you want to follow me online, follow me at Nate Benderama on Twitter. And, of course, you can follow this channel right here. Streaming live Tuesdays and Thursdays. And, of course, Saturdays at 4 p.m. for Super Universe Mode. Make sure you check that out. That's right here at twitch.tv/Limit Break Radio. We'll let them know where they can find you online.
Man, you can find me at the podiatrist saying you ain't got to look at my shoes to see how big it is, as well as on Twitter at WillieZoot7. Come talk some shit to me. Otherwise, I'm going to steal your cheese and make a grilled cheese sandwich out of it.
And Chuck, where can they find you online?
I'm on Twitch at twitch.tv/CHZUCK Chizuk. You can also find me on the Nerd Radio Podcast, the Talk Horror to Me Show, and the One Fall Show, which you can where you can find these videos over on YouTube at One Fall Show.
That's right. And make sure you check out the One Fall Show podcast, onefallshow.podbean.com, for the best in wrestling conversation. That is also a quiz show. Play along at home. See if you could do any better than us. And if you can even be a part of the show. So make sure you check that out, onefallshow.podbean.com. That's it for us. We will see you next week for more One Fall Show's Super Universe Mode. See ya.
New World Order.